Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson, and on this edition of Coach's Corner, head coach Scott Harmon from the Ponca City Wildcat football team, now 2-1 after a big road game to Collinsville. It was a tough contest for the Wildcats. You expected Collinsville to be a pretty stout team,
Right.
and they were, but you found some positive, especially that second half.
There's no doubt. I was really proud of the way the kids and the staff responded. They kind of come out and punched us in the mouth early, and then we had a little tough break on roughing the punter. We had them stopped inside our territory, and then going to get the ball back. We roughed the punter, and that kind of swayed the momentum for the first half. We went in the second half at halftime and made some really good adjustments. We didn't hit the panic button, and we come out and we challenged the kids to win the second half, and we actually did that 7-0. So there's some things you can build off in a tough loss.
Yeah, for sure. Muskogee coming to town. It's a home game at Sullivan Stadium. And did you know that you have an opportunity to win a brand new truck from Bob Hurley Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram? You can. It's punt, pass, and kick. And it's a fundraiser for the quarterback club. A $10 donation to the quarterback club at the game. You can see the truck. It's on display at the game. It's a beautiful truck, Coach.
Right, it's
a
really nice.
It is nice. $10, and then at halftime they draw a name, and if they draw yours, you have 5 minutes to make it down to the field. You punt first, you pass, then you try to kick a field goal. If you complete that challenge, you win a brand new truck at the game. Wouldn't that be nice? And Coach, I know I'm not eligible. You're not eligible.
Right.
But boy, I couldn't do it. But I'm pretty confident you could. Right?
Well, I tried it the other day to see how tough it was. I actually accomplished it, so I
right.
didn't know the rules, so
Right,
I was
right.
going to try to sneak my wife in over there for a couple of tickets.
Right. But that is coming up on Friday. Muskogee will be in town. Let's talk about Muskogee. This team comes into Ponca City. How have they been doing, and what are you seeing on film?
They're ranked 4th or 5th in 6A2. Extremely quick on defense. Have two really talented defensive tackles that I think will probably play at the next level. Big, physical, tough kids. So we really got our work cut out for us up front. Defensively, we just kind of need to keep doing what we're doing and try to prevent the big play. These kids are really kind of elusive, very quick. So it'll be a big challenge for us. They're ranked in the top 5 in 6A2 for a reason. So we're glad we got them at home. Last year we were on the road and it rained the whole game, and it was a really close ball game. Actually got beat on a block kick that was returned for a touchdown. So we feel like if we go play and eliminate some mistakes, we'll be in the ball game.
Yeah, for sure. When you see that film, I mean, are you automatically as a coach? I mean, you're keen in on potential vulnerable spots and finding ways to shore that up.
Right.
When you see that, I mean, how do you transfer that knowledge to the players in practice?
Well, we game plan pretty hard. We're going to try to use a few more people this week a little bit. Their depth is not as good as ours, so we want to try to use our depth as an advantage. So we're going to kind of personnel some groups up, and then when you look at them defensively, what you see is a really athletic crew. Sometimes they're out of position, but they're so athletic that they respond or react and so quickly that it doesn't hurt them a whole lot. So we're going to have to do things right, stay on some blocks a little bit longer than we have been in the past, and really try to manage some first downs and keep our defense on the sidelines a little bit.
Good. Going back to the Collinsville game, I want to make a comment. I know I spoke with Superintendent Shelley Arrett earlier this morning. She said what she was so impressed with was the turnout. And the Wildcats travel well, and the visitor stands were plumb full. And when you see that, as a coach, you know what that does for the players. Keeps them fired up.
Yeah, I mean, our kids really appreciate that. The band, the high steppers, the cheer, they were all there. And then on the other side of the stands, it's there's not any empty seats. So that's what we're looking for the kids. They enjoy that support. We appreciate the fans traveling to and from the games. We need that. We need that crowd support, and the kids kind of feed off of it. So I was really impressed by the crowd. My wife actually mentioned a lot of times I don't look up in there. I'm too busy to what's going on. But my wife mentioned how full the stands were, and then I saw the buses on the way back. We actually had one have a flat tire and had to do some rearranging there. But I think we took 6 or 7 buses over there, so that's a good road trip for us.
Yeah, that's a big road trip. Well, Muskogee again this Friday. Solon Stadium, and please come out and back the Cats and have a good home showing. Game number 4 of the season. The season is moving pretty quickly. It seems like we just started yesterday, right?
Well, I was talking to my son yesterday, and we had 3 scrimmages, and now you're on week 4, so you're actually at week 7 in the football season, and that's
Yeah.
past the halfway point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
right.
it goes by quickly. I try to preach to those seniors every year how quickly it goes by, but they don't really see it until they get in it, and then
Yeah.
it seems like we just started, and here we are in the midpoint of the season almost.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Muskogee in town on Friday for the Ponca City Wildcats at Solon's Stadium. And our thanks to Coach Harmon, and our thanks to you for watching. That is going to do it for this edition of Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson, on behalf of Ponca City Public Schools. Until next time.